Hi, my name is Erica and welcome back to Cello and Then Some. Last time we went over how to take our thumb, stick it up, stick it on, and reach across. But what about our left hand? So to start off, we are going to take our cello hand, our left hand, and put the whole thing on top of the fingerboard of the cello. Now, here we have the nut, which holds the strings before they hit the peg box. And over here, we have the bridge, which is a nice arch holding up the strings of the cello. So if we plop our hand on, we want to put it up towards the bridge and down towards the nut. Now, as you do this slowly, I want you to be aware of how your left shoulder feels. If you notice, you're sort of coming back around as you're doing this motion, that is a pretty good inkling that something's not right. You want your shoulders to stay in the same place as you're moving your hand up and down the cello. The next thing I want you to think about is your left wrist. Is it sort of coming in like that, or is it staying straight? You want the back of your wrist to face the same angle as the fingerboard. So my fingerboard is pointing that way, so my wrist points that way. If my fingerboard was pointed towards the sky, my wrist would be pointing towards the sky. So now that we've done that a few times, we're going to take our hand off. So when we put our hand on the cello, there are a few key steps. First things first, make sure we're not having football player shoulders, that they're hanging nicely off our body. We're sitting up straight. Now, just like we wanted C for cello, not V for violin, with our right hand, we want it in the left hand. So right here, I have a good C that's going to go on my cello. Now our thumb is going to be curved, and all of our fingers are going to have nice arches. Move it around. Get used to how that feels. So our thumb is on the back of what we call the neck of the cello, and we want to put it opposite our middle finger. Once you feel comfortable, we're going to take our index finger and pluck the strings. Quiz yourself on the names of the strings. A, D, G, and C. Now, once we get used to that, we are going to use our left hand to finally push down on the strings. So as I am using my first finger, I'm going to sort of think I'm weighing my arm down into the string. We don't need to squeeze on for dear life to our cello. It will be there, I promise. So I'm pushing down my first finger into the string, but I do not have V for violin. I maintain a good C for cello. Thumbs up, stick it on, reach across. Pluck the open D string. Now I put my first finger down. I have a really good ringing E. If your note sounds like this, you may need to use a little bit more arm weight to bring your first finger back. Rest. Rest. D, D, rest. E, E, rest. Get used to playing those notes. You can use your first finger across all 4 strings of our cello. Rest. 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 So as you're plucking, make sure we don't have any noisy neighbors going on, that we're only hitting one string. Rest. that is the approach I would go with navigating using my first finger. Remember, we want ringing notes. We don't want that. We want. Also, figure out what the names of the notes are. If our highest string is A, what do we think right above A is going to be? It's B. So get used to going across the string, figuring out the note names, and keep it pizzicato or plucking for now. Okay, that was today with Cello and Then Some. I hope to see you next time.